Reckless stunt was just the beginning of Hell's Angels' body count. 3 stunt pilots would die during the production. Al Wilson and mechanic Phil Jones.
They real.
Aircraft spun out of control during film. Wilson bailing out while operating smoke equipment in the rear never actually heard the evacuation. Pilots died in a separate crash while simply delivering aircraft to the Oakland location. Al Johnson flew into high voltage power lines.
We hadn't talked about the elevator, and then
That's 4 human lives lost, so Hughes could capture the perfect shot for his film would eventually lose money on its initial release, despite the astronomical budget and the bloodshed. He only has a director's credit on which contains none of the footage he shot, partly because he was more focused on the lead actress's breath than the actual story. Silence, 2016. On the morning of January 29, 2015, a movie crew with pre-production work at the Chinese Culture and Movie Center in Taiwan. Reconstruction workers, all of their 50, arrived to continue.
they needed to have some help for reasons.
Tagged as unsafe for building needed to be stabilized before filming could begin on this epic historical drama about Jesuit persecution in 17th century Japan.
People were evacuated immediately after.
Chen Yulong and his 2 colleagues
Was getting out of the rooms, but there was only space for probably 7, so only for about 6 people.
picking apart the very thing they were supposed to make strong.
So the candy thing came back in.
Something that was already long marked. Around 10 a.m., the ceiling
Candy Kingdom's carrier yacht. Candy Kingdom's carrier yachts, and with its flatbed-based thingies, and both went to the rescue for the ship.
Emergency responders rushed the man to a nearby house.
There's a plane's engine for shit. Plane.
The other
Seems to be
fractures and head injuries.
重要将一个清镇来测试，在这个在地后来发生意外的时候呢，他们是被困在里头，比如说绝对不准出去。如果有
They slowed a bit down. They went to slow down to make sure the flat carrier was also.
Production had specifically hired independent contractors to make the building safe because they knew it was dangerous.
They got a scout. They got one of their scout planes.
后来就对那不过是有告诉我们，这个就有一些安全的考量，他告诉我们怎么来去，所以呢，空服部当时就请了3位空在另外1位空服在外面在这些结构补偿。
Scorsese wasn't on set when it happened, learning about the death of a man working to create his vision for life from somewhere else entirely. No spokesperson rose to say things expressing shock and sorrow, but Chen Yulong's family was left to process the whole.
They suddenly blew up and sank a scout plane.
Production was scheduled to begin just 2 days later on Friday, and despite
They're trying to stitch it for.
planned, like the whole thing, Love You, Rush 2021. On August 9th, 2021, Vivek, a 35-year-old stuntman, traveled from Tamil Nadu to work
As it traveled ahead,
film.
the yacht,
Crew had been shooting
small yacht,
farm near Vidadi for 5 straight days, using metal ropes, industrial cranes, and high-tension
was at this point very close.
What could possibly go? Vivek
With
was
broadside it.
suspended by crane and secured with metal rigging would fall into a small water. Nobody calculated was the proximity. Suspended stuntman's metal rope came into contact with the power line above. Died instantly. 200 meters away, the lead actor Ajay Rao heard screaming. He deliberately stayed distant from the stunt crew due to COVID precautions, but when he reached the scene, Beck was already gone. Another crew member lay injured and waiting to be taken to the hospital.
They were able to get 9 people off of her at the moment. 9 people onto the yacht.
The aftermath, director Shankar Kesraj, producer Guru Deshpande, stunt coordinator Vinod Reina,
Suddenly, after the
the investigation revealed what everyone had already suspected. No permits had been obtained for filming, and safety protocols were not consistent. Cut corners to save money, and the ultimate price. The local government
suddenly
regulations
a flame appeared. It was starting to burst into fire.
crew scattered from the location immediately after. Love You Rush 2 would eventually complete production and release in 2022. Shadow of that August afternoon. Monster 2016.
Suddenly, the engine exploded. Some loud explosion was heard.
Climax. 3 actors were scheduled
Like a bilge pump exploded.
Tipagandana Holly Reservoir near Bengala.
Fire burned through the ship.
Minutes before the jump, actors Anil Kumar and Bhagavat Bay spoke to television.
They realized they'd have to sink the ship. They'd have to destroy the half of the ship that was stood near to it.
For inexperienced swimmers, hoping everything would go well. Only the lead actor, Dunia. The production moved forward despite their reservations. No rehearsals were conducted, and the filmmakers
They were able to blow. They had to blow the ship away, which, as it then started to sink very fast, the lifeboat contained five people. 14 people were able to get into the boat. They overloaded the lifeboat, getting it to 3 people. 2 people were hanging onto it. Getting it to 5 people inside of the little lifeboat.
Body was recovered 2 days later, while Anil's body was found on November 10th, almost 3 days. Obviously,
4 people had been unaccounted for, making it be at least 25 people dead and 25 people alive. And they basically abandoned the lifeboat in the water. 6 people who were in the water also got in.
Accusations of causing death due to negligence, charges which were pretty justified. But, despite the tragedy that claimed 2 of the leads, Mastigudi was eventually released in 2017. The reviews were not kind, many saying that even if they lived, the movie would have sucked. Level 5. The Charge of the Light Brigade, 1936.
There were 2 dead in the water and 1 guy died on the boat, getting it to 5, 6, 7, 8. We had to 21 people alive.
Orchestrating the climactic battle sequence, the dusty plains of Sonora, California. Production spared no expense. The crew had excavated a 600-foot trench for cameras and rigged dozens of explosive charges across the battlefield to simulate artillery fire.
We got to their destination.
Charge sequence. Stuntman thundered across the field on horseback when his mount stumbled and threw him violently to the ground. In an insanely unfortunate twist of fate, man landed directly on a broken sword that had been left scattered among the battlefield. The blade had wedged itself into the rocky terrain at precisely the wrong angle. The sword pierced through the stuntman's body as he crashed down from his horse at full speed. Production assistants rushed to the scene. There was nothing anyone could do. The impact ended his life instantly. Yet, the human death was only part of the carnage unfolding during those weeks of filming.